When I was looking into graduate schools, I was trying to find a program that kind of married concept and practical into one program rather than just continuing on a theoretical conceptual track.
It's about looking ahead. What are the next steps? What do I need feedback on? Here we're trying to chart a new path in design education. The University of Florida has always been a program that's about making, and making is fundamental to everything that we do here at every level.
In looking at our graduate program, we started thinking about how do we best prepare our students for professional practice.
We've decided to approach the question of how we design in a fundamentally different way. Instead of starting with scaled models where people are perhaps very tiny and there's just a suggestion of how we might occupy a space, we're instead thinking about space and matter and materials at a one-to-one scale.
When we design, sometimes materiality is a kind of abstract concept. It's something that's kind of not necessarily what we're working with. And so what we're doing that's different in this program, we are having the students almost immediately understand the weight and gravity of the materials that of building materials that they're working with.
The semester is organized in a way that it focuses on phenomenology and light, and then we moved into making a series of material studies that ask what does light do and how do we kind of sculpt it and shape it to do what we want it to do, using real building materials and not representative materials that we use in undergraduate programs. And how can we take that information and move it forward in a practical way that starts to describe an entire building assembly.
So I started thinking about having different finishes on the concrete, seeing how the light would actually reflect on different types of surfaces.
I feel like this is very important for our field, understanding how things come together, putting these line drawings into actual materials that come together. This is what made the project. This was very interesting to me, and that's partially the reason why I decided UF.
Students become much more comfortable with the actual medium of building materials, which is what the architect works with. They can actually work in a much more collaborative kind of way with fabricators, the people that actually make their designs come to life.
It's really easy to like.
And it's very fascinating because you inevitably have to learn not only how the materials work, but how the tools work and the time it takes to make those things. And you have to then consider when you're designing how someone would be able to tackle and accomplish those tasks through your designs.
And what we've seen over the course of this project is the students maturing rapidly in terms of material awareness, that it takes work to put these things together. And something that we didn't necessarily set out to do at the beginning, but what we've seen is that the students have a deeper appreciation for people who make buildings every day.